Here in the kitchen, we are making a citrus-based, basically a chicken from Buster Brown Bean Company, right? Did I get that right?
Yes.
I got it right, okay. With Chad and David, where we left you guys, we were making our compound butter.
Yes.
And now we're going to put it on the chicken. You put a little salt and pepper, I guess, on there right now?
While you were away, I actually zested some of the orange right into it, so you get those essential oils that'll really help.
Call.
And then now what we're going to do is spread it on there. So
I use this to spread it on?
Okay. Unless you want to get
nah, I don't
really
like
hands-on, no.
A little early for that.
A little early for that?
Just do that. This is easier, I think. I don't know.
Let's get the legs, the wings.
The legs, the wings, okay.
Yep.
Now, this will give it that kind of golden brown look, too, right?
It'll help brown it. The flavor will just be all over it.
Yeah, now,
inside,
you know, for folks at home, they hear the word compound butter, it sounds a little
fancy,
right,
but,
but we just did that, and you know, it took less
2
than
seconds.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Nanoseconds.
We're also gonna.
Now, I'm not going to use all of this, of course. I could if I wanted to.
At the Buster Brown Bean Company, we very much believe that butter equals love.
Right. I mean, you can put butter on my shoe and eat it. I mean,
we also believe that bacon equals love. So we'll be garnishing this free-range chicken with some bacon to give it a little extra love.
Oh, this is great. I'm in a love sandwich right now. Is that happening? Right.
Yeah.
Wrapping the chicken with the bacon will also help keep the breast from drying out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just kind of
because of the extra fat in the bacon. Now you're gonna wrap that bacon around this.
Just around the breast.
Oh, just like drape it. Okay.
Drape it, kind of like a shawl, a bacon shawl.
Now you guys were saying this is one of your popular dishes on the menu, right?
Yes.
Right. We also use the same compound butter and basically the same recipe for our roasted turkey for our turkey sandwiches.
Great, and those are probably amazing. Now I'm gonna squirt a little of this on there.
Squeeze it all over on the top there.
All over on the top.
And then you're gonna stuff it.
I'm just going to take this and...
If you'd like me to do that, I can, since you're wearing a nice shirt.
That's fine.
No, you got it okay. And this one, too.
Okay. Should I use this?
No, go ahead and just stuff
take
it
that
in there.
whole thing and stuff it in there. Okay. Now, what is this going to do for the inside? It's just going to continually make it more moist, I guess, right? That's the idea? Okay. Is that in far
moist flavor, infusing it from inside and out, basically.
Okay, great. And now we're going to drape the bacon on here.
Yep.
Oh, this is a great dish. Now, we're also cooking with a lot of other vegetables you were saying before, the heirloom tomatoes especially. Great tomato, right?
Yeah, beautiful. They're older than old.
Older than the mountains.
They've been around forever, those ones. And they have beautiful color, beautiful flavor. And like I said, if you're the type of person who's not really into plating presentation, you just think people should eat the food, you don't need to worry about something like that because it's going to make it beautiful no matter what.
Just leave it the way it is, right? Don't mess with it.
The colors pop, so especially this time of year. Now, over here we have our balsamic reduction.
Now, this has been reducing for a while. It's causing quite a stir in the studio. We're all kind of inhaling it right now. You don't want to open your mouth when you're right over this because that won't be good.
Now, this is going to be used to drizzle on the heirloom tomato and beet goat cheese salad.
Okay, how long did you reduce that for?
Maybe 15, 20 minutes. It doesn't take long. You're going to want your heat to be low. It's going to happen fast. The smell is going to be very intense, as we just mentioned.
Okay.
And what you're doing is just concentrating the flavors, making it short, tight, and sweet.
Awesome. So we're going to put that on here now?
No. That's going to be for the salad.
I'm jumping ahead of things.
This is going into the oven.
This is going into the oven. I'll put, you know what, Chad? Yeah, at least help me out here. I don't want to drop this. Now, what do we have the oven set at? 350 or 350 for how long? Now you said slow.
Low and slow.
So give it some time.
So if you use convection at home, a good tip basically at this point is that you're not going to, you're still going to want to, you're definitely going to want to adjust. If you're not used to convection, remember that it's all around cooking.
Right.
Sometimes it's good to kind of, you know, depending on how efficient your oven is, to give it a quick rotate. Just check it. It's going to cook faster than normal. So make sure you adjust down by like 25 degrees or so, and remember to adjust your time as well.
It's going to cook faster because it's a free-range chicken, right? So use a regular one.
It's going to cook slower.
My bad. Heat blowing around. And
All right, now magic of TV. We've got a finished product. Let's show everyone what it looks like.
We're gonna do
that. We're gonna prep something first. Okay. We have a little less than a minute to go, so I just wanted to make sure we could definitely show folks at home what it looks like.
Yes, beets at home tend to be a bit unconventional. A lot of people really don't know how to work with them and use them. Like I mentioned before, Roberto Fred from Fred Farms and Fernando pulled these out of the soil for me.
These are right out of the ground.
Right out of the ground, just for us here at WIBB.
You guys have there.
Right. It's important to know your local farmers and
help them out.
And because they know their products and they know what grows and they know what's best and they know what's in season.
Absolutely.
So what you're going to do to prep this beet salad is you're going to cut the stems off, the top, you're going to remove the bottom, and then what we're going to do is you can either boil them or you can roast them.
What do you recommend?
It depends on your flavor. What we tend to do, most of the time we boil them for the salad because it kind of helps maintain some of the texture.
And it cuts some of the bleeding out from when you're going to finely cutting because there's a lot of beet juice
staining and bleeding. It's a good idea to wear actually some rubber gloves while you're doing this.
Yeah, absolutely.
However, roasting them can bring out some of those natural caramelized flavors and sugars that are in the fruit.
Sounds great. Okay, now these
get a darker color.
Now these would be like part of the garnish on the plate.
This is going to be your salad.
Oh, okay. It's going to be salad that goes with it. Okay.
Now, for the point of being sustainable, remember that you can use those tops. Just to show you really quick, you don't have to throw these away. These are not wasted. It's a pretty quick, simple thing. You just want to pinch it on the back side.
Oh, look at that, comes right off.
You pull it right off. And then these you can use, you can saute them down almost like a spinach.
If you want, so they're edible.
Everything's very edible, so don't throw these away because they're an excellent source of vitamins and nutrients.
All right, good stuff. We're going to work on that salad, and coming up, we're going to hold you to it here. We're going to show you the finished product, the chicken, and we've got a great second helping. That's coming up here on Winging It.
Yep.